Hey everybody, welcome to your 9-9 portal reading. I'm calling these the Hermit's Path Inner Portal because this has all to do with the Virgo energy because the sun is in Virgo during this time, and it is the energy of going inward. When you look at the Hermit card in the Major Arcana, it is representative of that Virgo energy. And you usually see like this hermit that has this lantern, and inside that lantern is this bright star, this bright light, which is actually you. It's your higher self, and that whole light is to help you on that hermit's path. So for this reading, we are going to be looking at like, what does the creator and spirit want you to know that you can find inside? What appears as that hermit's bright light lantern shines upon your path. And before we jump into your reading, I did want to let you know that we're also in the middle of a YouTube subscriber marathon where I have a goal of reaching 1,000 or more subscribers on my YouTube channel. So over the next few weeks, I am going to be giving away several types of items and services throughout this period. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'm also going to have a special drawing to give away 10 personal 1-hour readings to 10 lucky people. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate you consider doing so, because I'm going to be putting out a bunch of little small videos announcing what giveaways that I am introducing, when the drawings are, and then of course when there are winners. So I wanted to make sure you were aware of that, but we're going to jump into your reading for the 9-9 portal for your specific zodiac sign now. All right, Capricorns, this is your 9-9 portal reading, and we're going to start off by pulling a rune for you from this bag and see what energies are coming in for you first. So here we go. All right. So you've got the little X marks the spot here, and let me just make sure. Yeah, that is the X one. I was going to see if it was similar to another one, but this is actually it. And so this is the rune of divine gift. So generosity, reward, winnings, fortune. It's definitely a very good rune to start off with here. So it's almost like the Wheel of Fortune card, which is actually card number 10 in the Major Arcana. So you do have this wonderful change of fortune, these gifts coming in for you, and the light of that hermit portal is shining on the gifts that are coming your way. We're also, of course, going to dig deeper here in these angels and ancestors oracle cards. And we'll see what else I want you to know here. That is a great start, I say. All right. So what else for our Capricorns, please? All right. And you've got the Hermit. So you have the Hermit energy coming in, which is pretty crazy, right? And retreat and recharge. So love this. We'll take a look here. And what I'm feeling is, of course, Capricorn, you're ruled by Saturn, which is the taskmaster. But what's wonderful, and you understand this because you've been living this your entire life, that even though it gives you a lot of task and work and shadow work to do, that when you do it, you do get a reward. And I kind of feel like this is what it is. This gift that's coming is the reward for all the work that you've done. And the Hermit is telling you it's time to turn inward, but it's also you've reached the end of like a big challenge and a series of challenges is kind of what I'm feeling, that it's time that you can recharge and rest. And this Hermit energy is allowing you to shine upon that and allow you just to sit and bask in the sunlight, in the light that's coming in for that. Let's see what else it says here. It says, take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within, and if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra, I think that's how you say it, it's S-R-I and then Y-A-N-T-R-A. So the Sri Lanta symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. You've been working hard, like I said, and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you're working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. So yeah, definitely what we were talking about here. I love that energy coming in here. Again, that Saturn energy of you did the work, and now it's time to recharge and rest. Allow yourself to sit in silence and reflect on what you learned. Let those truths at the beginning, at the opening of your heart cave, allow that to come in. Let it bring you the gifts and the reward as well. So we're also going to pull a card here from the Celebration of Love Oracle. See what else they would like to add to this. All right. So what else for our Capricorns? All right, this one right here. And you've got Sharing Light Priestess. Yes. Beautiful. I'll put that right here. And let's see what else she brings in for you here. So this image celebrates the magic of myth and legend. We're called to dream how ancient thought forms rode the threads of time and are now woven into the beautiful tapestry of our human ancestry. Extend the magic of joy to a stranger. Go out of your way today to do something nice for someone, no matter how small it is, without expecting anything in return. Send them a blast of love from your heart and send it out through your smile and eyes. The special message of this card says you are being inspired to break out of the cocoon of control that certain others have had over you. Send them love, joy, and blessings. Have an inner dialogue with them, affirming that you choose to be free from their control, no matter how well intended it was meant to be. Offer gratitude for this lesson and be aware that you would never exercise this type of control over someone else either. So that is a huge piece. I really feel like that, this is a general reading, but I feel like a majority of you, that is your lesson that you learned about allowing others control over you, that you have taken your control back. And instead of having this, resentful kind of attitude toward them, you're understanding that they were trying to control you out of fear. They fell out of control. They were scared for you. They, whatever was going on in their life, they were in fight or flight mode. So they were acting out of their minds, trying to control things, trying to get everything into control that it could in a very animalistic, selfish way instead of a emotionally intelligent and calm way. But you have seen the mirror that reflected you in that. You're like, oh, I see how I was doing that too, because it says that you realize that you will never treat anyone like that either. But you had seen how you were trying to do that in others. Sometimes it's like, I have control issues over you trying to control me. I think I should control you controlling me. And it's like I have angry feelings about people who are angry. I'm sad about sad people. You know, it's like, whoa, it's all a mirror for us anyway, right? So we're also going to pull from the Runic Tarot here. And by the way, any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So if any of them catch your fancy and you want to procure them for yourselves, you know where you can look. All right. So what else for our Capricorns, please? All right. So I feel like you've got these two here and these two here. And any others? Yeah, and that one in the middle. All right. So we will take a look at this one over here first. Oh my gosh. So you got the Hermit card again. Hermit, Hermit, Hermit for the 9/9 Hermit portal reading. Capricorns, you are just crazy. I mean, talk about synchronicity. The signs are very clear. And definitely this is just reiterating, it is time for you to step away from what other people are thinking and doing, and just spend a lot of time with yourself if possible. It doesn't mean you have to be a total hermit, but it definitely is indicating for this portal energy, it's so important for you to have the reflective time, the healing time, the stepping away time, in order for you to really get the lessons that you have been going through. You know, that whole Saturn being a wise grandpa who, you know, had two young grandchildren. In the example that someone gave me, it was two boys, two brothers, and they would always go over to grandpa's, like, you know, once a month, and he would give them weird things to do, you know, wrapping coins, doing this, doing that, things that seemed like just they didn't understand why he was having them do it. But Grandpa was a very, very rich and wise man. So one did it because he was like, he recognized the wisdom and wanted to learn anything he could because he wanted to be like his grandpa. The other one just resisted all along the way, refusing the lessons, refusing the challenges, doing them halfway, if at all, complaining the whole time. Well, at the, you know, when Grandpa eventually passed away, he left them both a book, the same book that explained what each of those lessons were and why he gave it to them. Now, the one that didn't do them and resisted and would, you know, berate the grandfather to his face and all that, well, that's all he got was the book. The other one got the rest of the inheritance. He got the gifts that were coming in. And so it was important for the attitude, for the approach, for sitting and absorbing and really focusing on these energies and the lessons. So they want me to share that. And then you have the King of Wands. So powerful, powerful energy coming in here for you. So this is the energy coming back to you. The King of Wands is the highest energy that you can get in the wand suit. It's all about your, you know, your passions and your inspirations, but it's really your energy. And so this is you getting your energy back. So after you've taken this rest and rejuvenation, then you come in just full and vibrant and able to do so much with that energy that just comes back full force for you, and even stronger than you've ever had it before. Yeah, and then you have the Queen of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. But the Queen of Swords, in addition to ruling over air, all the queens also rule over water. They get like a helping of water. So she balances the air mentalness of the mind with the emotional waters of, of the emotions of the heart. So it's balancing of the heart and mind is what she's bringing in here for you. And I love that because it's like you're allowed to feel the feels, but also understand the emotions, and understand that balance is important because you can be so emotional and spiritual that you're not any earthly good. It can also be so mental and locked into your mind that you don't get to enjoy life. You're just living the life of Spock, where it's all logical and made with those things. And so you have this beautiful balance that's coming in with that, which I know, Capricorns, you can get caught up in your mind and your thoughts. It's important to also balance in the emotional piece within that too. And you have the Two of Cups. So, yep. So the Two of Cups tells you, it's like the Lover's card. It is this awareness that every moment you have an emotional choice. And it's very simple. There's two. It's either going to be connected to the unconditional love of the higher realms, or it's going to be an emotion that is related to the fear of losing conditional love of the human world. So you do have this duality, this understanding of your emotional choices that is coming through this experience. So you definitely are at this point of, releasing things, releasing the emotion that you had attached to old resentments and old things, because you're understanding, like I was talking about, that people make decisions out of fear, are out of their minds, literally, because when our human side goes into fight or flight mode, our blood rushes to our arms and legs to fight or flight, and so we're left not thinking clearly. We're in that animalistic reactive mode. So you do have this awareness that's coming in, the control, the balance of heart and mind, but also that you have the choices of what emotions you want to feel as you're going through anything. And then you have your final card is Temperance. So the balancing of things, the patience of things is coming into play here. So understanding that, what you're learning through all of this, you're going to end up sharing with others as well. But it's such a huge jump forward for you in your life with all these hard lessons that you've had and had been going on. That temperance, that's balancing out. And so this is wonderful, wonderful lessons and energy. But I love that this is just like you've been through it and you are ready for this rest and recharge, ready for these gifts to come in, the reward to come in for what you've done. And the light that's coming in, the Hermit's lamp that's shining on you is shining just on the lessons that you've learned. And I really feel it's like the awareness that it happened on purpose for a purpose. You wanted to learn this, and now is your time of reflection. So I really am glad for this. By the way, I am Capricorn rising, so I can relate to this energy, and I'm loving this. Rest, recharge, reward. Yes, we're all on board, right? All right, well, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, also monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, and subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy it does want to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. For my recorded readings, I do have a sliding price scale, so that means that you can choose like a variety of different prices that fits more your budget. So all that in the description box below. All right, all my mighty Capricorns, as you go through this restful period, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing R&R, and I'm sure I'll be talking with you very soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.